right, Sharpie? Okay. Let me do. I need 46. I'm gonna do 47 through 80. Hopefully today. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay. All right. I'm gonna do 47, and this is from the refresher. College algebra. It's called Save Kelly 48, and it's on my YouTube website. Because you're brand new, you didn't come in. Today's your first day. You go to youtube.com. Alvarez math help videos. Go to Alvarez math help videos. Go to playlist, and you'll see that. It's a refresher. College algebra. Say Kelly 148. So this is where I'm getting the questions from. So I'm gonna do. So we did 1 through 46. Today I'm gonna try to do 46 through 80. That's what I want to try to do. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna start with number 47. Okay. Oh, you know what? I was thinking about that too. Also, my playlist. You can also go to right. If you go to playlist, there's also it'll say I think it says Palo Alto math recordings videos or something like that. I had to look it up, but anyway, whatever we did on Monday, I got my 8 o'clock video that I did with the 8 o'clock people, 8 to 10, and I put it on the YouTube website, so it's in there right next to this thing right here. It's the 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock video that I did with them. I recorded and I saved it on YouTube, okay? Because you want to look at questions 1 through 46, they're in there. Okay, so today, let me do number 47. Let's start with number 47. So hopefully you'll be okay. This is in case you weren't here with me. Look it up. All right, so let's go to 47. It says, let me see what it says. It says 9 minus 10x plus x squared, all this, add -5 plus 4x, I'm running out of space here, minus 6x squared. Okay, so this one, add this one right here. All right, so what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to rewrite it. I'm going to write this. 9 minus 10x plus x squared, copy it, plus all these, I'm just going to copy it. Minus 5 plus 4x minus 6x squared. So I just did this plus copy this. Okay, so I have 47. Step number 1. Right, step number 2. I'm going to put the same letters with the same letters. So the same letters, let's see. I have squares and squares. So we use the calculator. What's 1 minus 6? Give me an answer. Was 1x squared minus 6x squared? You know what they just tell me?
-5.
5x squared. Got it. And what about a -10 and a +4? What's that going to be?
-6x.
-6.
And then the last part. A +9 and a -5. What do you think that's going to be?
+4.
There you go. And then that's all. Leave it right there. All right. So because it's a plus sign, none of the signs change. Okay. If it was a minus, then you'd have to switch them all. In fact, let me do one like that. Let me do one more like this, just because I want to make sure you get it. Suppose I have this 3x squared minus x minus 7 minus sign. Okay. And I say 5x squared plus 10x minus 11. All right. It's like this one, except this one has a minus sign in the middle. Y'all see the difference between these two right here? So that means this is going to change all of those. So let me write it out just to make sure that you all get it. Okay. So negative of this, now it's a negative. Negative of a positive, now it's a negative. And the negative of a negative is a positive 11. Y'all see I switch the signs on all of these? So now, show me, what is this? What's 3x squared minus 5x squared?
Negative 2x squared.
Oh,
Negative
God.
2x squared.
2x squared negative. And what's negative 1x and a negative 10?
A negative 11x.
There you go, negative 11x. And the last part, a negative 7 and a positive 11.
Positive 4.
Positive 4. Okay, so the point was this. You see a minus here, you better switch all of these. If you see a plus, copy it. Plus, copy it. Negative, switch all the signs. Is that okay for 47, 47?
Yes.
Can you do one
Yes,
more?
sir.
Sure, I can do one more. Let me do it on the next page. Let me do one more like this one. I'm just going to change the numbers, okay? Number 47, same kind of problem. I'm just going to put different numbers, okay? All right. So let's say I'll do it with a minus sign. You have negative 2x squared minus 3x minus 1 minus, okay, I'm going to put a minus again just because that's kind of like the hard part to do. 4x squared minus 7x minus 5 or something. There you go. So now, because there's a minus, is it going to change all of these? Yes or no?
Yes.
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 So let me write this down. This one. So now, a negative of this, now it's a negative. And the negative of a negative, what is that?
A
To make it
positive.
Positive.
There you go. And a negative of a negative, is that going to change it?
Yeah, positive 5.
Yes, to positive.
All right. Okay, so now I changed all the signs. There it is. So now this is where you got to use your calculator stuff, your TI-84, whatever you have. You have negative 2x squared and negative 4x squared. What is this going to be?
Negative
Negative
6x squared.
Yeah, if I say give me $2, give me $4, that means 6 is gone. You had it. I have it now. What about this one? Positive 7x, negative 3x.
Positive 4.
Positive 4x.
4x. There you go. Plus 4x. And the last one, negative 1 and positive 5. What about that?
Plus 4.
Positive 4.
Yes, plus 4. Okay. Okay, let me do one more 47. Okay. Just to make sure that there's no confusion. Okay. How about this one? Negative 3x squared, negative 3x minus 3, a bunch of minus 3, plus, put a plus, okay? Negative 5x squared plus 10x plus 9 or something. All right. This one has a minus, this one has a plus, right? That means that this one is going to be the same. I'm just going to copy it for now. But what about this one? Is this going to change anything?
No.
No, everything
No.
here, you just trace it right here. Just copy it down. Don't mess with it. Just copy it. All right, now, this number's here. Negative 3x squared, negative 5x. So you told me.
Negative 8x squared.
There you go. All right, how about this one? Negative 3x and a plus 10x.
Wait, sir, I have a question.
Sure.
How come the middle didn't change, the addition? I mean, how come it
because
changed?
this is like saying positive 1. A positive 1 times this, it's the same thing. Negative. Positive, negative.
Oh,
negative.
okay.
Positive times positive is a positive. And then the positive times positive, positive. So this one doesn't change anything. But this one does, because this is like saying what? Negative 1, right? So negative 1 times this, it's a negative. And the negative times the negative, it's a positive. And the negative times the negative, it's a positive. See how this one switches?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this one does switch it. You see the minus right here? It's going to change all of these.
Right.
But if you see a plus, that's all. Don't worry about it. Nothing happens. Okay? So now tell me the answer. Okay, so I got this part. What about this one? What about 10x and negative 3x? What that one? What's 10x and a minus
Positive 7x.
There you go. 7x. And what about 9 and negative 3?
Positive 6.
6. Is that the end of it? Yes, that's the end of it right there. 47. Okay, let me go 48. Let's go try 48. Okay, I think I think that was okay. Nah, I'll do some more later anyway. All right, 48. Question number 48. Let's see how it goes. 48, it says 3xy times negative 2x7 y8. So we have, let me rewrite it this way, to the 1 power to the 1 power. There's nothing I was going to put once because I'm going to use it in a second. Okay. All right. So the numbers. What do you think 3 times negative 2 is? Multiply. Times
Negative
it.
6.
Negative 6.
All right. So now you have x to the 1, x to the 7. You have to add the powers. What do you think 1 plus 7 is on your calculator?
8.
8.
All right. Now the y. You have y to the 1 and y to the 8. Can you add those two numbers together?
9.
So this one you have to add the powers. I'm going to do it again. 48 again, okay? Same problem. I just change it just a little bit. All right, let me do it again. How about this? How about 4xy times, let's see, negative 2x7 y6. Okay, that looks pretty close. All I'm going to do is I'm going to change these right here. And then from there, we'll get it from there, okay? All right, since I am multiplying, you got to add the powers. Well, first thing, what's 4 times negative 2?
Negative 8.
Negative 8.
So it'll be negative 8x to the 8th power.
Yeah, and how'd you get 8 to 8 power? You add the powers, 1 and 7.
Mm-hmm.
And then the y, what about the y's?
Y to the 7th power.
So she said 1 and 7 is 8, and 1 and 6 is 7. Is that okay?
Yeah.
So we're okay with number 48, 48?
Yes.
All right, so let's go 49 then. Let's go 49 then. All right, 49. All right, number 49. 49, it says negative 2x minus 9. So negative 2 times x, what do you think that is?
Negative 2x.
Negative 2x.
And a negative times a negative.
Positive 18.
That's 18. And then that's it. That's the end of it. Is that all right? Multiply the first one.
Yeah.
I'm just doing this. Parentheses. Yep, I gotta do that. All right. Number 50. Ready? I'm gonna go to number 50. So it's gonna be 7x times x squared plus 2x plus 2. So let me change it a little bit. 7x to the 1, x to the 2, 2x to the 1 plus 2. All I did is I put a 1 there and a 1 there. Powers, okay? So now, first ones. What do you think the first two right there where my fingers are? 7x1 times x2.
7x to the
7x
power
to
of
the
3.
3rd
to the 3rd power.
You said 3 because 1 plus 2 is 3?
Yeah.
The next one. What about 7x to the 1 times 2x to the 1?
14x
14x
to the
14x
2nd power.
to the 2nd power.
14x, so we said to the power of 2. Is that okay? 1 and 1, is that 2?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Yeah.
the next one. 7x to the 1 times 2. What's that going to be?
14x to the power of 1.
14x to the power of 1. Exactly. Or you can write it this way also. Like that. Like you don't need the 1 power. If it's 1, don't worry about it. For number 50. So okay for number 50?
Yes.
Yeah.
You okay? I'm going to go next one then. Number 60. 51. Let's see this one. All right, this is going to be negative 2a to the 4. And I'm going to put b1 here so I know that's what it is. 4a to the 2nd plus 4a1 b1 and then minus 1 b4. All right, so I have all these numbers right here. All right, ready? So now I'm going to multiply the stuff up. So let's go from here. The first two right here, what do you think that's going to be? The number.
-8.
So we said -8.
-8
So
a
we're
to the
-8.
6th power.
Okay, so let me write this down. -8. A, you said to the 6th power because 4 plus 2 is 6.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In B1, there's nothing to fix it, so just copy it down. B1 is just B1. Next one. What about these two right here?
-8a to the 5th power.
-8a to the 5 and b to the
2.
2. Okay, the next one. What about these two? A negative times a negative.
So +2 to the
2a to the how much?
Fourth
A4.
power.
B4. And then what about the b? B1, B4 is b how many?
B5.
B5.
Oh, there you go. And then this one here, you don't need to put it in there, but I just put it in there. So, but you don't need to put it in there. Is that okay? Yeah, that's it. You're done. 51. Okay.
Can you do that one again?
Sure. Another
yeah,
one just
kind
like
of a lot.
Yeah, let me do another one like this one. Because it's all right, 51 again, and I'm just gonna change the numbers. Okay, so one like 51. Let's see. How about this? -2 x3 y1 times 4 x2 plus 5 x3 y4 minus 7 y10 or something. Okay, there it is. X and Y's, X and Y's, X and Y's all the way across. You ready? First thing I gotta do this part right here. What's the number times the number?
-8.
-8.
-8x
Next
to
two.
the 5th.
Somebody said 5 because 3 plus 2 is 5. In
Mhm.
Y1, there's nothing with the Y, so it just stays just like that. Does that make sense for the first part?
Mhm.
Yes.
All right, now the next one. This one times -2 times 5.
-10.
-10x
-10
And
x
X
to
to
the
the
6th
6th power.
power.
6 power and Y to the
5th power.
all right, because 1 and 4 is 5, 3 plus 3 is 6. Now the next one.
Yes.
What is that?
+14.
Plus 14. X3, there's nothing that affects it. Leave it alone. Y1 and Y10, how many is that?
11.
All right, yes or no? Think about it.
So even though there's no on the -7 y10, even though there's no x, you still multiply the -7 by the 2x.
Yeah, you still multiply the number in there, but it doesn't do anything to it.
Okay.
Like let me do a short one like this, kind of like what you're asking. Okay, suppose I have this. Suppose I have 4 x3 y4 and let me do it this way. How about this? 4x3 y4 and over here I have 2 x7 and z something 1 or something. Okay, so now I had the 4 and the 2. Can I multiply those two numbers?
Yes.
That's
Mhm.
okay. What's that gonna be?
8x to the 10th
8.
power.
And I have x3 and I have x7. Can I put those numbers together? What's x3 times x7? X to the how much? What do you think x?
10.
Somebody said 10. Somebody said that x to the power of 3 and x to the power of 7 is x to the 10 power. Is that all right with everybody?
Mhm.
Yes.
All right. So now I have y4 and there's no y's in there. So just copy it. Then I see a z1, but there's no more z's anywhere, is there?
Mm-mm.
So is it going to stay just like it is? Yeah. So the only one that got changed was that one. Just the x affected the x, the y4 and the z. Just copy them, just like they are. They don't change because there's nothing affecting them. Let me do one more like this one. Just because. Okay. All right. Let me do one like kind of like this one again. Was that this? It was that 4a3 b5 times this at 4 a7 b10 and c11. All right, so let's do this one here. Ready? Tommy, can the 4 times 4 be done?
Yes,
What
16
is that? 16.
16a.
to
And then
the 10th
a3 and a7. I can put those together right there, right? What is that?
10. 8
A10.
to the 10th
16
power.
a to the 10th
Okay, by
power.
10. I have a b and I have a b. Can I put those together?
Yes.
Yeah.
What is it?
B to the 15th power.
That's b15 power. And then I have a c11, but there's no more c's that are going to affect it, are there?
No.
So do I just copy it then?
Yeah.
This. So everything was, the a's and b's did change, but the c11, leave it alone. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me go to 52. Let's go to 52, okay? 52. And let's say, I'm going to do it this way. Let's say, let's say you're 21 years old and your 4 best friends in San Antonio say, you know what? We're going to take you to Las Vegas. We're going to pay for the hotel, the food, and the plane there. All you need to do is bring your gambling money. You play your gambling money. We don't have that money for that. That's fine. So let's do this one. 52 says this. X plus 5 times X plus 7. So I'm going to do something called FOIL, F-Y-L. So X times X, tell me, what do you think it is?
X squared.
X squared. X times 7, what do you think that is?
7x.
7x.
Positive.
That's right, positive 7x. So I did X times that, X squared, X times 7, 7x. This one. 5 times X.
5x.
Positive 5x.
Positive 5x. And the last one. A positive 5 times a positive 7 is a positive what?
35.
35.
35.
So now, I'll tell you like Las Vegas. You know Las Vegas. You're there with your 4 best friends from San Antonio. And the first day, you won $7,000. The second day you're there, you won $5,000. So right now, in the middle, what number is in here? You tell me.
12x.
12x.
Yeah, just 12x, right? So right now, you are positive 12x in them. You have $12,000 in your pocket, and you're like feeling. It's a fun day, right? It's a fun place right now. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna do number 53, which is kind of like that. Pretty close, really. Same thing, Las Vegas, whatever. 5x plus 6 times 5x minus 1. So this is another day in Las Vegas with you. Okay, another time. So 5x times 5x. Give me numbers for this one.
5x squared.
Yeah. Well, 5 times 5.
25x.
25.
There you go. 25. 25x squared. And 5x times negative 1.
Negative 5x.
Negative 5.
5x. All right. And now we're here. 6 times 5x.
30x.
30x. And 6 times negative 1.
Negative 6.
Positive 5.
Times it. Multiplication. Multiply 6.
Oh, negative 6.
There you go. Okay. Is everybody okay with my numbers?
Yeah.
Okay. So now what happened then? The other time that you went, what happened? You won $30,000. Yay. The next day you lost 5. And still okay. You're still okay. You're not too sad. Because you have 25x squared. And what's in the middle?
25x.
Positive 25x.
5x minus 6. So in the middle right now, you still have a chunk of money. You have a bunch of $100 bills in your pocket, your backpack. You're still okay. Even though you lost 5,000, that was a sad day. That's okay. Is that all right for that one? For number 50?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So let me do it. 54. I'm gonna go 54. It's the same setup. Okay, just different numbers. All right. 54. All right, number 54. It's gonna say you have 7a minus a b and a plus 6 letter b. There you go. 7a minus b and a plus 6b. Ready? First one. 7a times a.
7a
Would be
squared.
7a to the second power.
7a to the second power. This is a 1 and a 1 is a 2 power. Is everybody okay with that?
Mhm.
And
Yes.
7a times 6b.
Mm,
Or 7 times 6. Think about it. 7 times 6. Multiply and do it in a calculator.
42.
42. There you go. Plus
So would it be plus 42
a.
AB?
AB.
Now this one. Yep. Negative b times a or a times negative b. What do you think that's going to be?
Negative BA.
Yeah, negative ba or ab. And I'm going to tell you why I put it this way in a second. Okay. And what's negative b times a positive 6b? What about that?
Negative 36B.
Well, this is a b. And that's a b.
Oh, that's a B. Oh, I
Negative
thought it was a
6
6.
b squared.
Yeah, there you go. Negative 6b squared. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Now, before I do the next one, let me write something here just to make sure it looks a little bit easier. Okay, let me go here to old and new. Old. Okay. Old, new. If I say 3 times 2, is that going to be a 6? Yes.
Yeah.
It says no. 2 times 3 is the right way. Oh, that's a 6 also. So 3 times 2 is 6. 2 times 3 is also 6. Does that make sense? Are they the same answer? Yes. So if I go A times B, and somebody says, no, it's B times A. Whoa, that's the same thing. So these are all, that's the same. Those are the same. So if you go A times B or B times A, if you flip it, it's the same thing. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So now let's think like this again, I guess, because we're here. Because one day, I know one day, like 4 years from now, you'll be 21 years old, or 5 years, whatever. 3 years from now, you'll be 21. So now, what happened now? You went in there, your friends, you won 42,000 the first day. That's a happy day. The next day, you lost 1,000 on the tables. But what do you have? What's in your pockets? How much? What's 42 AB minus 1 AB? What is this number?
41
right?
AB.
Yeah, somebody said it's positive 41 AB. Yes or no?
Yes.
So right now you have in your pockets, in your back pockets, side pockets, your backpack, you have $41,000, bunch of $100 bills all over the place. So now, here's a question for you. If this is your second day, your first day, your second day, do you stay and gamble some more? Yes or no? Right now, for sure, you have $41,000 in your pockets right now.
No.
The third day, because you're only gonna be there for 3 days anyway. So do you gamble the next day? Yes or no?
No.
I say no. I say, if I got 41,000 cash, even though I'm feeling lucky, I'm not. No, it's too easy to lose all of it real fast. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah, I would just say, you know what? Nah, that's it. I'm done. So your friends will say, what are you gonna do now? Let's go watch magic shows, man. What? No, let's go eat. Okay, let's go different restaurants and try all the different foods. Okay. Do you want to gamble? No, I don't want. I'm done, man. I'm not playing anymore. I'm gonna send my 41,000 and send it back to my checking account in San Antonio. How's that? What? I don't want to have this money with me. Is that a good idea?
Yep.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Just send the money away. Don't have it with you. Just keep 1,000 or something. But that's it. Don't leave it there. All right. Number 55. Ready? I'm gonna do number 55. 5. It says 2 by 3. These are 2 by 2s. So now I'm gonna do 2 by 3. A minus 7 times 5a squared plus 4a minus 2. So here it is. A minus 7 times 5a squared minus plus 4a minus 2. There's my answer right there. Is everybody okay with the setup?
Yes.
Now, I'm going to multiply the first one. So you have a1 times 5a squared. What do you think that one's going to be? Look at my fingers.
5a to the third power.
All right, let me write it down. 5a to the 3. And a times the middle one. What do you think that one's going to be?
Plus 4a squared.
Yeah, plus 4a squared. Okay. All right. And what's a times negative 2?
Negative 2a.
Yeah, 2a. Okay, now the next one. Right? I'm going to cover this. Ready? Negative 7 times 5a squared.
Negative 35a squared.
35a squared. And negative 7 times a positive 4a.
28.
Negative.
Negative 28a.
Negative 28. Okay. Negative 28a. And the last one. A negative 7 times a negative 2.
Positive 14.
14.
Plus 14. All right. So now, before I do this problem, I have a cubes. Any more a cubes?
No.
No.
That's it, right? Just that one? So copy it. And it looks like I have a 4a squared. But then I have a negative 35a squared. So this person, you won 4,000. That was a happy day. And then you lost $35,000. So what are those two numbers together?
Negative 30a squared.
Somebody said negative 31?
No, 31. Yes.
31a squared. Is that okay? Yes or no?
Yeah.
One, you lost. You lost more than you won. And then the other one, the other friend of yours, they lost 2. And then they lost another 28. What about them?
Negative 30.
Negative 38.
30.
Mm.
Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
14 at the end. Like that. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. 55. Everybody okay with 55? Say yes or no?
Yes.
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 Let's go to 56 then. Number 9. 56. Like I say, if you don't know what I did, how I did it, tell me, and I'll do it again. Change the numbers, okay? Just so that you won't get lost on me. All right, this one has what was that one? 2 by 3. Now I'm gonna do 3 by 3. 3 by 3. This is gonna be x squared plus 4x plus 2 times 5x squared plus 6x plus 5. So now it's going to be 3 by 3. Okay, so let's do this guy right here. So I'm going to do the first two first. See this right here, my fingers are? X squared times 5x squared. Tommy.
5x to the fourth
5x
power.
to the fourth power.
Let me say 5x to the 4. Let me write it down. 5x to the power of 4. Everybody okay with that?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right. So now this one here. I'm gonna move my finger right there. This one times the middle one. What do you think that's gonna be?
6x squared.
6x squared.
Well, look at
To
them
the
up.
third power.
X2, X1, 6x what?
To the
To the
third.
third power.
And 6x to the third. And now this one times the last one. What do you think that's gonna be?
5x squared.
Yes.
X squared.
Plus 5x squared. Okay, is that okay for that? This one times.
I have a question.
Yes, go ahead.
Like, so how do you know when you need to put the 1? Do you always put the 1 as an exponent whenever there's not an exponent next to
always
x?
do. I always put it in there.
Okay.
Because otherwise, what happens? You'll forget that there's a 1 there.
Right,
And
yeah.
you won't. And then 2 plus 1, you won't do that. If
Exactly.
you don't do that,
Okay.
then it'll like you'll mess up the problem. So I just put a 1 always. If there's nothing there, just put a little 1.
Okay.
Okay, so I did the first one times all 3, right? So I'm gonna move my finger and I'm gonna go to the middle number now. Ready? And is this a 1 power here? Yes, of course it is. So 4x1 times 5x squared. What do you think that's gonna be?
20x to the third power.
20x to the third.
Yeah, exactly. 20x to the power of 3. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And 4x1 times the middle one, 6x1. What do you think that's going to be?
24x to the second power.
Yep. Plus 24x to the second power. And what's 4x times the last number?
20x.
20x, yes. All right. So now the next number. 2 times 5x squared. What do you think that's going to be?
10x squared.
10x.
Yeah, that's right. 10x squared. And what's 2 times 6x going to be?
12x.
12x.
That's 12x. And what's 2 times 5 going to be?
10.
Positive 10.
Okay, so this is, so I have all my numbers in front of me now. So now we're going to have to do like terms. All right, go ahead. Ready? So x4, is there anything else?
No.
No.
Copy it. Okay. So now let me highlight this because I want you to mess it up. I see there's a cube here, and there's another cube right there. Y'all see why I highlighted those 2 yellow ones right there?
Yeah.
So what do you think that is?
26x to the third power.
Exactly. So somebody said it's 26x to the 3. And then looks like I have x squares, and more x squares. So what about, let's do the first 2 first together. What's 5x squared and 24x squared?
29x squared.
29x squared, right? And what's 29x squared and 10 more?
39x squared.
39x squared. So let me write this down. It's 39x squared.
Mm-hmm.
Put that. All right. And now we have x's left over, right? Looks like I have 20x. Let me mark them for you. I have this one, and I have this one too, right? I have those 2 right there.
Yes.
So what do you think?
32x.
Yes. Plus 32x. And what else do you have?
10
Plus
plus
10.
10.
Plus 10, yeah, like that. Okay, so put all the 4 power, 3 power, 2 power, and there's nothing there. It must be a 1 power, but you don't need to put the 1. All right, is that okay for 5, 6, 56? Yes or no?
Yes.
All right, let me do an easier one, the 2 by 2. Okay, that was a 3 by 3. Let's do a 2 by 2. See how it goes. Yeah, 7x plus 2 and 7x minus 2. Okay, 7x plus a 2 and 7x minus a 2. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
7x times 7x. What do you think that is?
7x squared.
49x.
Well, let me do it again.
Oh.
7 times 7.
49x.
There you
49x.
go. And is this a 1 power? And is this a 1 power?
Yes.
Yes.
So is it going to be 49x to the what?
The
Second.
second power.
Okay, everybody okay with the first part?
Yes.
7x times 7x is 49x squared. Now, 7x times negative 2, what do you think that's going to be?
Negative 14x.
Right, negative 14x. So I did 7 times 7x, 49x squared. 7 times that, negative 14x. Now this one. 2 times 7x.
Plus
14x.
14x. And 2 times negative 2.
Negative 4.
Negative 4.
That's right, negative 4. So 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. So now, think like, I don't know, Las Vegas or whatever. There you are again. Your best friends from San Antonio. Your 4 best friends from San Antonio. And this time, what happened? You won 14,000. Super happy day, man. I got 14,000 in my pockets, man. The next day, you lost 14,000. So what happens to the money in your pockets? You won 14 and lost 14.
You don't have anything.
It's gone, right? Your pockets are empty, right? So can I just cancel them out? Is this a 0 right here?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So what's left over is this one minus 4, like that. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
14 and a negative 14 cancel each other out exactly. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Let me do it again. I'm going to do it again. Same thing. I'm just going to change the numbers. 57 again. I'm just going to say, I don't know, 8x plus a 10 and 8x minus a 10. Okay, it looks just like this one. I just changed the numbers. So first one, 8 times 8. 8x times 8x.
64x.
64x squared. And 8 times negative 10.
Negative
80.
80x.
80x.
Yeah. Okay. And 10 times 8x.
Positive 80x.
That's 80x. And a positive 10 times a negative 10.
Minus 100. Negative 100.
100. Is everybody okay right there? So now you went back. You were like $80,000 positive. Man, you have a big chunk of money. The next day, you just lost it all. Lost 80,000 of it. What happened?
They cancel each other out.
Yeah. Is this gone? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. 64x squared minus 100. Yes or no? Is that what's left over?
Yes.
Or if you want to make it sound better, your friends are gonna say, "What happened? I thought you won 80,000 yesterday." I did, and today I lost it, man, all of it. So that's okay. You broke even. That means all the casino money you won yesterday, you gave it back to the casino. How's that? Did you break even? Yeah, all the money you got, you put it back. You put it back on the tables and give it to them. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. I mean, you feel bad, right? A little bit. Oh man, look. Are those $100 bills you had in your pocket? Yeah, I don't have any more. They're all gone. Yeah, that's okay.
That's me at bingo.
Huh?
That's me at bingo.
Yeah, should pay bingo or something else, right? All right. Let me do one more 57, okay? Let's say this guy here goes to you. Your super loser friend. Okay, he says, I want to go. Can I go with you to the, yeah, you can come. That's fine. Let me do him. So let's say his is going to be this. Oh, you know what? Let's do like this. Okay, how about this? Let's go. 3x minus 5 and 3x minus 5. This time I put 2 minus signs. Y'all see that right there? Double minus signs. So now let's work it out. Tell me. 3x times 3x. Give me numbers.
9x squared.
There you go. 9x squared. 3x and negative 5.
Negative 15x.
15x. All right, this one. Negative 5 times 3x.
Negative 15x.
And a negative times a negative.
Positive 25.
All right. So you ask your loser friend, what happened yesterday, man? Yesterday and today. Well, yesterday I lost 15,000. How about today? I lost another 15,000. This is your loser friend. Really? So I broke even, right? No, you didn't break even. What do you mean no? No. What happened? What's in the middle?
Negative 30x.
Yeah. Does everybody see why it's a negative here in the middle? Because what happened to this guy? He lost money, and then he lost more money. So he's a loser and a loser. He's just losing money. Does that make sense? Will these two become that? You see the difference between this problem and the one we just did? And make sure the other one we just did. This one was a negative, one was a positive. You got money, but you lost money. Over here, this guy lost and he lost. And he just lost. Does that make sense? All right. Let's do. Let me go to 58. Can I go 58 now?
Yes.
58. Let's go 58 now. 58 it says, before I do that one, let me ask you this next question. What is 7 squared? How do you do 7 squared? That means what? 7 times 7? What do you think that is?
49.
49, right? Okay. So now here's your question. So x minus 7 squared, does that mean I have to do this on 2 times also?
Yes.
So let me set it up. You tell me what to do. So x minus 7, x minus 7. Right there. Is everybody okay with step number 1?
Negative 2.
All right,
Yes.
so now x1 times x1, what do you think this is?
X squared.
That's right, x squared. And what's x times negative 7?
Negative 7x.
And negative 7 times x, what's that going to be?
Negative 7x.
And a negative times a negative?
Positive 49.
29. Okay, think like money, Las Vegas, whatever. So what happened here? You lost 7, and you lost another 7. What is it?
Negative 14x.
There you go. Negative 14x. That's 49. Does everybody see why it's a negative in the middle?
Yes.
You lost money, and you lost more money. So you're losing money. That's all it means. Does that make sense for this one here? Yes or no? Okay.
Yes.
Yes? Okay, so now let me do one like, I'm going to do number 58 on the next page, okay? So number 11, 58, the one that I see in my math lab over here is, it says x minus 10 to the power of 2. Do I do it twice? Do it twice, right?
Yes.
So this is going to be x minus 10, x minus 10, step 1. Then what? What's the first?
You multiply 2 x's.
What's that?
X squared.
X squared. All right. And then what about x and negative 10?
Negative 10x.
And what about negative 10 times x again? Right here.
Negative 10x.
Negative 10x.
And a negative times a negative?
Positive 100.
Positive 100.
Okay, so your loser friend, what happened? They lost 10 and lost another 10. What is that number?
Negative 20x.
Negative 20x.
Y'all see why it's a negative in the middle?
Yes.
You lost, and then you lost more money. And then this is where you're, I'm gonna tell you what else is gonna happen. Super loser friend. He's gonna say, look, I lost $20,000, man. I don't have any more money. And he's gonna ask you this. Since you're my best friend, can I borrow some money from you? What are you gonna tell him? Just give me like 4,000. That's all I need. What are you gonna tell your best friend? Your loser friend? Yes or no?
No.
No, he said no. He really used up all his MasterCard, Discover card, everything. All his credit cards are all cashed out, man. He has no more money.
I guess, yeah.
All he wants to do is borrow like $5,000 from you, cash. That's all. And he said, "Look, let me borrow it. I know I'm gonna win, and when I win, either now or not, when we get back to San Antonio, I'll give you all your money back." You believe him? Yes or no?
No.
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 He said no. I don't believe him either because he has no more credit card. His checking account's all empty. Savings is gone. And then this money, if you lend him money, is he gonna lose that money too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know he's gonna lose it. For sure he's gonna lose it. He's gonna say, "Oh man, I lost all my money again." And so I'm gonna help you. The answer, let me highlight it so you can see it. He said, "Man, can I borrow some money?" No. No. What do you mean no? No. Why don't you come watch me play in the tables? I'm winning. Really? You see me win. You can see how I do it, okay? All right, 59. Let's go 59. Okay, go 59 now. This is the winner now. 2x plus 2 squared. That means I got to do it twice. 2x plus 2 and 2x plus 2. Is everybody okay with step number 1?
Yes.
All right, so ready? Let's do it. What's 2x times 2x?
4x squared.
What's 2x times 2?
4x.
4x. What's 2 times 2x?
4x.
And the last one. What's a positive 2 times a positive 2?
Positive 4.
All right, so now this is you. This is you at, let's see. So you won 4,000, and then you won 4,000 more. What is it?
8x. Positive 8x.
Yeah, positive 8x. Is everybody okay with this middle number here? Yes or no?
Yes.
You won 4,000. You won 4,000. So now you have 8,000 in your pocket right now. And if you want to, which I wouldn't do, can you lend your friend some money now? You have 8,000 cash anyway. Give him a $5,000 loan.
Mm-hmm.
Answer is no.
Hear me?
Answer is no. You don't lend anybody money. No. 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 Go next one. Is that okay? Number 60?
Yes.
Yes.
I think you're getting some skills now, man. They're coming. All right. Question number 60. Yay. Number 60 says 5x, let's see, 5x squared y times negative 5x5 y3. All right, before I do this one, let me write it this way first. 5x2 y1 times negative 5x5 y3. All I did is I put a 1 right here. Y'all see the difference right here? 1.
Yes.
All right, so now I'm going to multiply it out. Ready? What's 5 times negative 5?
Negative 25.
25. You have x2, you have x5. Can I plus those numbers together? How much is that?
Yes. X7.
X to the 7.
There you go. Got it. And I have y1 and y3. How much is that?
Y
Y to
to
the
4.
4.
Everybody okay with that?
Yes.
All right, let's go to the next one then. I'm going to say yes. If you say yes, go to the next one.
Yes.
All right, 61. It says 5x times x squared plus 7x plus 4. So I'm going to rewrite it this way. 5x1 x second plus 7x1 plus 4. Like that. Ready? The first two right here. What do you think that is?
5x to the 3rd.
Right. 5x to the 3rd. All right. What about the next one? What about the middle one?
And 35 to the
Plus 35x to the 2nd.
Okay. 35x to the 2nd. And the last one. What do you think the last one's going to be?
20x.
20x.
20x, yeah, plus 20x to the 1. But you don't need the 1, so I'm just going to write it this way. Like that. Is that okay?
Yes.
All right, 61. I'm going to say 61 is good. Can I go to 62 then? Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, let's go next one. If you understand them, I'll go to the next one, okay? 62. All right, number 62. It says multiply x plus 9 times x plus 6. There you go. Ready? So x plus 9 times x plus 6. How do you do that? What's the first one?
You just
Yeah.
multiply
X
them.
squared.
X squared.
Foil.
Square, right? Because this is a 1, this is a 1, x squared. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And x times 6. What about that one?
Plus 6x.
6x.
And what about 9 times x?
9x.
50.
And the last one. A 9 times 6. Calculator.
54.
54.
Yes.
X squared. What about the middle?
15x.
15.
15x.
15,000 or whatever. It's okay, right? Is that all right for that one right there? For number.
Yes.
All right. So now let's go to 63. It says x plus 10 times x minus 8. X plus 10, x minus 8. So let's see. Ready? First one.
Mhm.
X times x.
X squared.
Square, you got it. X times negative 8.
Negative
Negative
x.
10 times x.
10x plus 10.
Then 10 times negative 8.
Negative 80.
Negative 80.
All right. Before I do this, let me highlight this. So you're Las Vegas, whatever. You won 10,000. Yay. And then you lost 8,000. You won 10, lost 8. So what do you have?
Negative 2 or plus 2.
Negative 2x.
Somebody said plus 2. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Somebody said positive 2 in the middle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, think about it. You won 10,000, but then you lost 8 of it. You still have a 2. Does that make sense for the 2 in the middle?
Yes.
Yes.
It's still a happy day. You have $2,000 cash, a bunch of $100 bills in your pockets or your pant pockets, whatever. Hey, that's okay, right?
Mhm.
All right, I'm gonna go 64 now. 64, same kind of problem. It's gonna be different numbers, okay? Let me see. 3x plus 5 times 5x minus 1. There it is. 3x plus 5 times 5x minus 1. So I don't know. I think Las Vegas again or something. One day you'll go there. You're 21 years old. 3x times 5x. Give me numbers.
15x squared.
15x. Squared.
X squared. And 3x and negative 1.
Negative 3.
Negative 3x.
Negative 3x.
Not this one. 5 times 5x.
Positive
Plus
25x.
25x.
5. And 5 times negative 1.
Negative 5.
Negative.
5. All right. So now, think about this one. Yes, you went there and you won 25,000. That's a happy day. The next day you played and you lost 3,000 of your money. But how much do you still have?
Positive 22x.
22x.
You said 22. Let me write down. 15x squared plus 22x minus 5. Is that okay? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so you have $22,000 in your pockets, $22,000 cash in all your pant pockets, back pockets, backpack. So here's a question for you. Day 1, you got there. Day 2, you're still in Las Vegas. And then you're only gonna stay 3 days anyway, because that's all you can handle anyway. So you won money, yes. And then you lost money. You just stay. You have 22,000 cash right now. Should you play the next third day? Should you gamble some more? Yes or no?
No.
It's cash. I would say no. I got $22,000 cash. I got a bunch of $100 bills. It's all cash. Do I want to risk it the third day? Nah, I think that's enough, right? What do you think? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's okay. Bring it home, right? San Antonio. That'd be okay. Or you can do is you can wire it back. You can send it back to your bank if you want to. From there, just switch it back. Send it back to your checking account or bank account. So that way it won't be. That way it's not in your pockets. Does that make sense? Because you might want to use it. All right, that's number 64. I'm gonna go to number 65 next. Ready? Let's go. Next 65.
Yes.
All right, 65. 65 is, let's see. It's going to be 12 minus 13x and 11 plus 10x. All right, so there's a problem right there. 12 minus 13x and 11 plus 10x. So ready? 12 times 11. Calculator. Do it in calculator. Don't do it in your head.
132.
132. Ready? 12 times 10x. Calculator.
120x.
120x. Now this negative 13 times 11.
Let's see.
133.
Maybe.
Negative 143.
So negative 143, yes or no? 143
Yes.
negative? Okay. And then the last one. A negative 13 times a positive 10x.
Negative
Negative
130x.
30 x. Somebody says square, yes or no? Because this is a 1 and a 1 power is a 2 power.
Yes.
So let's think like Las Vegas or whatever. Now you're a high roller guy or something. Negative 130x squared. Is that the only x squared we have?
Yes.
So copy. Okay. So now over here, the first day you got there, Las Vegas, whatever, you won 120,000. Yes, I'm good. The next day, you lost $143,000. So what are you right now? What is this middle number?
Negative 23x.
Somebody said negative 23x. Is that okay with a negative? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So you have 120,000, and then you lost 143,000 the next day. You are minus money. That means you're in the hole. $23,000. Your credit card, MasterCards, whatever. And then the number 132, I'm just gonna copy it. Okay, is that okay for that one? For number 65? Yes?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
No, I was thinking about this. No, I just say. One time I was in Las Vegas. Probably like, it was probably about 9 years ago. And anyway, and I saw somebody lose. This lady had this much money. It were chips, which is cash. I mean, you can just tell them, hey, can you give me cash for this? Sure. She had this much money on the table. And I go, wow. Because I counted the numbers, it's 100, 500. So I was like, man, she has $124,000 cash right now on the table. And of course, I was thinking, if I was her, I would stop. But it doesn't matter what I say. So I said, man. Then she said, they said, you want to play? I want to play some more. I said, okay. So then I went to the penny machines. You know what that is?
Mm-hmm.
That you put 1 penny, 2 pennies, 3 pennies in the slot machines.
Yeah.
Put the money in there, and then you pull the handle, and it'll come out 777 or whatever it comes out. If you win, you'll get money back pennies. You'll get like 300, 500 pennies, or you get 0 pennies if you lose. So I went over here for 20 minutes. I said, you know what? I'm gonna go to the penny machines because I can put 1 penny, 2 pennies, 3 pennies. I can play that for a long time. And then I went back. I said, let me go look back. I bet she has 200,000 on her table now. So I went back and go, oh my gosh, she only had 3 chips left. What? And then she lost those. And then she had 0.
Damn.
So 20 minutes later, I went back and I go, oh my God, all the money's gone. Wow. And then she got mad because she lost. Man, I can't believe I lost. She got up and she took out this card here. Her Visa credit card. And if you have a credit card and you have money, can you cash it in at Las Vegas? The answer is yes. So if you have money in there, they say she has $8,500 available in her credit card. can she just take it out of her credit card and start using it there? But here's the question. Last question. If she lost 124,000 already, and she gets another 8,000 from her credit card and starts playing again, you think she's gonna win this money back?
No.
No, I say no. I think she's gonna lose this money too. This is gone. This is gonna be gone also because she's just gonna lose it. But anyway, I saw that. Wow, 124. That's a big chunk to have. Can you imagine if tomorrow you wake up and your checking account has this much cash in it? Would that be good? Would this be a good day?
Yes.
You say, I wonder how much my balance in my checking account is. You say, wait, hold on. Did I put the right numbers in? You say, no, that's me, Alfredo Alvarez, and that is my account. And there is $124,000. Maybe grandma dropped some money for me or something. Somebody gave me money.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be like, whoa, this is a good day, right? Man, it's a big chunk. You'll be okay. That'll be okay for a week, right? Maybe 2 weeks. A couple weeks. All right, I'm going to go 66.
Good one.
65. Is that right? All right, I'm going to go 66.
Yeah.
66. Number 66. 66. All right. Okay, and anybody, if you don't understand what I do, tell me to do it again, and I'll change the numbers, okay? All right, this one. 4A plus 5B and A minus 3B. Okay, so yeah, 4A plus 5B, A minus 3B. So let's do this guy here. So what happened? What's 4A times A? This is a 1 power. Remember that. What is that going to be?
4A squared.
4A squared. Got it. All right. And what's 4A times negative 3B? What about these two guys?
Negative 12AB.
12A and B. All right. So we got that part. Now this one. 5B times A or A times 5B. What do you think this is going to be?
5AB.
AB, yes. And like I said, you can just switch them out if you want to. So 5AB. And the last one. A positive 5 times the negative 3B. 5B times
Negative 15B squared.
Because this is a 1 and a 1 power is a 2 power. Is that okay? Everybody okay so far? So now, can I put those numbers together?
Yes.
Let's put them together. So we have 4A squared. And can I put this one and this one together? So you want 5 and you lost 12. What is it?
Negative 7AB.
7AB. Like that. Is everybody okay with that last step right there? You won 5, but then you lost 12, so you are a minus 7. Okay, is that okay for number 66? And I go to the next one. Go to number 67.
Yeah.
67. 67. All right, this one says x plus 4 times x squared plus 2x plus 8. Is that it? X plus 4, x squared plus 2x plus 8. So this is a 1 power. Okay, so make sure that I understand that. So the first two, see the first two where my fingers are? What's x to the 1 times x to the 2?
X to the third.
X to the third power.
The third, exactly. Now, what is x times 2x?
2x squared.
2x to the second. Yeah.
2x second or squared, exactly. Now, what's x times 8?
8x.
8x.
8x. Okay, so now this one. 4 times x squared.
4x squared.
4x squared.
4x squared. 4 times 2x.
8x.
8x. And 4 times 8.
Plus
32.
32, sorry.
32, that's right. So now, let's put them together. X cubes. Any more x cubes?
No.
No.
No, that's it. Copy it. All right, what about squares? I see right there, and I see right there. How many is that?
6x squared.
There you go. Plus 6x squared. And I see 8x and another 8x. How much is that?
16x.
16x.
16x. And then I see a 32. Is that it?
Yep.
Yes.
Right down like that. Is that it right there? Yeah, that's it right there for 67. Is that all right for 67?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm going to do 68 then. You go 68. 68. 68. It says, let me find it. Oh, here it is. It says 4a minus 6 times 8a squared, 8a second, plus 2a minus 4. There's my original problem. So this is a 1. There's a 1. Let me put a 1 there so I won't mess it up. So 4a1 times 8a squared. What do you think that's going to be?
32a to the third.
32a to the. Everybody okay with the first part?
Yes.
All right. So now the next one. 4a times the middle one. These two right here.
8a squared.
That's 8a squared.
Yes.
8a squared. And 4a times negative 4. What about that?
Negative 16a.
Negative 16a. All right. Now the next one. Negative 6 times 8a squared. What is that going to be? See my fingers right here? What do you think that is right there?
Negative 48a.
48.
48a squared.
And what's the negative 6 times the middle one? Times 2a. Negative 6 times 2a.
Negative 12a.
12a. And then the last one, a negative 6 times the negative 4. What do you think that is?
Positive 24.
That's 24. Okay, so now I'm going to put stuff like terms. So let's go from here. Let's see. I have cubes. Any more cubes?
No.
That's it? Okay, write it down. All right. Now I have squares. I have this one and I have this one. What do you think? How much is that?
Let's see.
41.
All right, do it like this. 88a. Wait, hold on. Let me do it this way. Let me do this. Stop. Wait, don't say anything. Don't say anything. You won 8,000, then you lost 48,000. What does that mean? 1-8, but you lost 48.
Negative
40. Answer? Yeah, there you go. 48 squared. Is that okay? Now the other one. Negative 16a and negative 12a. What do you think that's going to be?
Negative 28a.
Negative 28a. And then you have 24. Can I just write it down?
Yes.
24. Is that okay like that? Yes, of course it is. Yes?
Can we do one more of those?
Of course. 68. All right. Now I'm just going to change the numbers, okay? How about 3x minus 2 times 4x squared plus 3x plus 5 or something. There you go. Looks just like that one, but the numbers are different. So ready? So 3x, and this is the 1 power. Let me put little ones here. Okay, ready? So 3x to the 1 and 4x to the 2. What do you think that's going to be?
12x to the third.
That's right, 12x to the third. And 3x times the middle one, what do you think this is going to be? 3x times 3x.
9x squared.
9x squared. Okay. What's 3x times 5x? Or 3x times 5? 15x. 15x, then we said?
Yes.
Now this one. Negative 2 times that.
Negative 8x squared.
Okay. And what's negative 2 times 3x?
Negative 6x.
And the last one. A negative times a positive?
Negative 10.
All right. So now, let's put this together. X cubes. Any more x cubes?
No.
No. Copy it down. What about the squares? You have 9x squared minus 8x squared. How much is that?
1x squared.
Yeah, plus
Just
1x squared. That's right. And you have 15 and a minus 6.
9.
And you have a minus 10 left over, right? So do I write it down like this?
Yes.
And this one you can write this way. 12x cubed plus x squared plus 9x minus 10. You don't need the negative 1 in there. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right, for 68, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, everybody okay with 68?
I have a question.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, so for the first, for 68, you put you know like the squares like the to the third power and stuff. You don't add them on the third one like the
No, right. On the first one, when you do them, yeah, you do add powers right here. But then that's it. After that, you're just adding them together. Does that make sense? Like, yeah, her question was, once you get here, do I still need to add powers? The answer is
Because
no.
you can only add the exponents when you're multiplying, correct?
Right. Only when you're timesing the stuff out. Like, let me give you an example of this so you can kind of, well, to answer that question that you asked me right now. Okay. Let's say, okay, you kind of do a problem like that. All right, let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. See if it works. All right, let's say this is like 68 again. All right, so there you are, Las Vegas again or wherever. And your friend gets a room, and let's say your friend's room is, I don't know, it's 10 feet by 30 feet long. Okay, so his room has 10 feet by 30 feet, has all stuff in there. So the area of this room right here, rectangle, if you in geometry, you said area is the length times the width. Remember that formula here? L times W. So area is 30 feet times 10 feet. Does that make sense? 30 times 10. And if I multiply this out, what's 30 times 10? You tell me. What is it? What's 30 times 10? What is it?
$300.
There you go. 300. And feet to the 1 power, feet to the 1 power, is that square feet? Yes or no? So is it 300 square feet? Is everybody good with that number right there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is the first area. Okay, that's your friend's room. Your room, you see, oh, so you're like, as friend of the people there, they say, you know what, we're gonna give you the other room. Okay, thanks. Yours is 40 feet by 60 feet, the room. That's fine. So the area of this room here. So area 2 is gonna be length times width. So the area of the second room is 60 feet times 40 feet. So here's a question for you. So the second room is, what's 60 times 40? Do it in the calculator. What's 60 times 40?
240.
I don't think so. Do it again. Do it in the calculator. Don't do it in your head. Do it in your calculator.
2,400.
Okay. 2,400. Is that right?
Yes.
And feet times feet is feet squared. Okay, so feet squared just means that if you were to count the little blocks in here, 1 by 1 foot, there's 300 in there. And your room has 2,400 square feet inside of it. Okay, so now if I say, well, what is the area of the first one plus the area of the second one? Well, the first one is 300 square feet. And the second room, your room, has 2,400 square feet inside of the room. So together, how do I add those numbers? How do I add 300 square feet and 2,400 square feet? What do you think the answer might be?
2,700 squared.
Yeah, somebody said 2,700 square feet. Yes or no? Because you're just adding how many little squares live in this box. That's really what you're doing. How many little squares in this box? 2,400. How many squares in this other one? 300 little squares in here. And if you add them all together, it's still going to be square feet, little 1 by 1 by 1. Still going to be 200. So if you have 5x squared plus 10x squared, if I add those two numbers together, what do you think that is? What's 5x squared and 10x squared?
15x squared.
15x.
15x squared, like that, yeah. You don't change the powers. You just add them up. That's all. Don't do anything with it. Does that make sense? A little bit. So let me do one more like this, like 68. See how it goes. You ready? So if I had to do this one, if I said 3x to the 4 power plus 2x to the 3 power plus 5x to the 4 power plus 10x to the 3 power. Okay. So now, first question I'm going to ask you is, can I add this one and this one together? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah. How much do you think that's going to be?
8x to the 8th power.
8x to the what?
To the 8th?
Oh, no. That's okay. What about this one? I'm just adding
12x to the 3rd.
Okay, do it again. 2x squared plus 3x plus 1 plus 8x squared plus 5x minus 100 or something. Okay. So I'm going to add the squares and the squares only. I'm just going to add them or subtract them. And that's all. The power stays the same. What do you think that is?
10x squared.
Yes. 10x squared. And what about the x's? What about this one with the double checks?
8x squared. It's just 8x.
8x. Okay. It's 8x. What about this one and this one?
101.
Well, I'm gonna you wanted
Negative
1,000
99.
and then you lost 100. What are you?
Negative 99.
There you go. Okay, let me do it again. How about this one? How about 10x squared minus 3x minus 1 minus 2x squared minus 11x plus 5. All right. Just adding, subtracting. That's all we're doing. Can I put these two numbers together where my fingers are?
Yes.
What is 10x squared? Take away 2x squared.
8x squared.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. And what is negative 3x and negative 11?
Negative 14x.
Yes, negative 14x. And what's a negative 1 and a plus 5?
Positive 4.
Yeah, plus 4. Yeah, that's all. Don't put them together anymore. Leave it like that, okay? Is that right for 68? Kind of? Yes or no? Tell me yes or no. I'm going to say yes. Right.
Yes.
69 and 70, you can do those yourself. You do it. Okay. Try those by yourself. See if you can do 2 skills, okay? I'm going to go number 71, 72, 73, okay? I'm going to go because I want to try to get at least to number 80 today, hopefully. That's the plan. All right, I'm going to go number 71, okay? All right, 71. 71. All right, here we go. 71, it says this. It says b minus 4 times b minus 1 times b plus 3. Like that. So this is going to be b minus 4, and I don't know. What do you think it's going to be? What is this right here?
I don't understand why you dropped the first part.
Let me do something over here. If I say 2 times 3 times 5. Okay. One way to do this problem, I can just drop the 2 down here, and then I'm going to do those 2 numbers first. I'm going to do this number first. What's 3 times 5?
15.
15. Okay, so now I'm going to say, okay, so now I'm going to multiply those 2 numbers right there. What do you think was 2 times 15?
30.
30. Okay, no, I say, no, I don't want to do it that way. Let me do it another way. 2 times 3 times 5. Okay. I'm going to do those 2 first. What's that going to be?
Okay, so basically it's the same.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Then, if I multiply those 2 numbers together, guess what? What's 6 times 5?
30.
30, yeah. So I'm saying that if you multiply 2 times 3 times 5, you do those first, or you do those first, it doesn't matter. It comes out the same. So if I go that times that times that, and I say, you know what, I can do these 2 first, or those 2 last. I'm just going to do, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do the last 2 first. It doesn't, and it still comes out what? The same.
The same.
Yeah. So ready? So let's do this. I'm going to copy this. Don't even do anything. Right? B times B.
B squared.
B
B
squared.
squared. B times 3.
3B. 3B.
3B.
Negative 1 times B.
Negative 1B.
Negative B.
1B. And then negative 1 times 3.
Negative 3.
3.
Negative 3.
B minus 4. And this is going to be B squared. What's 3B minus 1B?
2B.
There it is. So that one is this one right here. Is that okay? This right here, all those are the same.
Yes.
So now, B minus 4, B minus 4, B minus 4. I just copied it. So now, I'm going to do these. I'm going to do the 2 by 3. Ready? So, B1 times B2. What do you think this is going to be where my fingers are?
B power.
B to the 3rd, exactly. And what is B times the middle one?
Plus 2B squared.
Yep. That's 2B second power. And what's B1 times negative 3?
Negative 3B.
Yep. Negative 3 letter B. All right. This one. Negative 4 times B squared.
Negative 4B squared.
Squared. And negative 4 times 2B.
Negative 8B.
Negative 8B.
Negative.
That's right, minus 8B. And negative 4 times negative 3.
12.
Positive
Plus 12.
12.
Is it plus 12? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
So we have B to the 3. And we have, let me highlight it. Wait, don't tell me the answer yet. I have this one and I have this one. What do you think? What do you think that is?
Plus 2B squared.
Okay, you won $2,000 and you lost $4,000. It didn't go or whatever. What happened?
Negative 2B squared.
Negative 2B squared.
Yeah, negative 2B squared. Is everybody okay with that? You won
Yes.
2, but you lost 4. And your friend lost 3, and then they lost another 8. What happened to them?
Negative 11B.
Negative
Squared.
11b. Right? No, just b. Right here. This right here. You see him? See where my fingers are?
Yeah. I just get confused. Like, you know, I see two B's. So I'm like,
yeah, the b squares and the b squares together, and you end up with b squares. If it's b squared at the beginning and b squared at the beginning, it's going to
okay.
be b squared at the end. And then this is a letter b, and this is a letter b with the 1 power thing. There's just going to be a letter b to the 1 power. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So what do you think that's going to be? 11.
Negative 11b.
That's it. And then the number is what? 12?
Plus 12, yeah.
Yeah, 12. Okay, let me make it easier. Let me do this right here. So you go to grandma's house today. Grandma, can I go to your house? Sure, come on over. And this is what grandma has. She has 3 cats that live outside the house. She has 5 dogs that live outside the house. Outside dogs and outside cats. But lucky for grandma, she has inside cats also. Inside her house, she has 4 more cats that live inside the house. And she has another 7 dogs that live inside the house. It's because the grandma loves dogs and cats. So here's a question for you. Can I add the cats and the cats together? Yes or no? How many cats does she have?
7.
7 cats. All right, that's it. Cats and cats. Dogs. How about dogs? How many dogs does she have?
12.
Dogs, right? And that's it. Leave it like that. Does that make sense? So now I'm going to change it to something else. Ready? I'm going to say 3x squared plus 5x plus 4x squared plus 7x. Okay, it looks kind of like this, but they're letters. Can I add these 2 numbers right here? The squares and squares? How many?
7x
7x
squared.
squared.
Yeah, the square doesn't change to anything else, okay? What about the 5x and the 7x? Can I add those together?
Yes.
How much?
12x.
Yeah, just 12x. That's all. Don't change the powers or anything else, okay? Is that all right
Yeah,
for
I think it's like
71?
an overthinking thing.
It's okay. It's all right. So, go back to it. And here's the good thing about grandma. She has lots of cats and lots of dogs. How does grandma's house smell? Wait, I'm gonna give you the answer. It smells really good to grandma, not to you. To grandma, she says, "Man, I love the way my house smells, because it smells great." Maybe not to you. Maybe to you, the sofas and curtains and the beds, everything smells like dogs and cats. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yep. And she feeds them every day, and she gives them water every day. There they are, her beds. All right, I'm gonna go to the next one. That's 71. I'm gonna go to 72. Is that okay?
Yes.
Let's go 72. So we can get at least to number 80 today. Yeah, you show me all your super smartness. Okay. All right, number 70. Where are we at? 70 what? Where are we at? Oh,
72.
I got it. 72. Number 72. It says x minus 4, x plus 4. There it is. X minus 4, x plus 4. Ready? So, what is x times x?
X squared.
X squared, got it. What's x times negative 4? Or x times positive 4x? What is this? X times positive 4 is what?
4.
Plus 4x.
Yeah, 4x. That's it. And what about what's negative 4 times x?
Negative
Negative
4x.
4x.
And a negative times a positive?
Negative 16.
Negative 16.
Right? All right. So let's see this one. You're in Las Vegas, and what happened? You won 4 and lost 4. So what happens here?
There's nothing.
You broke
Nothing.
even.
It's gone 0, right? You won it, you lost it. So can I just cancel those out? Yes or no?
Yes.
Cancel the 4x and the negative 4x. Yeah, I'm gonna just cancel it out. So I'm gonna say they're gone. So it's gonna be this. Is that okay for the answer right there for 72?
Yes.
Okay, let me do another one like this. Number 72 again. 3x plus 7 and 3x minus 7. Ready? So tell me. What do you think? 3x and 3x. Give me numbers.
9x squared.
That's right, 9x squared. And 3x and negative 7. Give me numbers.
Negative 21x.
Negative 21x. And 7 times 3x.
Positive 21x.
And 7 times negative 7?
Negative 49.
49. So 9x squared. Uh-oh. You won 21 and you lost 21. What about this one? You think this
It
one?
cancels out.
Somebody said it cancels out. Is that okay? Yeah, because it's 21 positive, negative 21. Hey, they're gone. They're out of here. So, is that left over? Yes or no? Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
One more like this one. What about this one? How about 2x minus 7 and 2x minus 7? What about 2 minus signs? Ready? What's 2x, 2x?
4x squared.
4x squared.
Squared. What's 2x and negative 7?
Negative 14x.
14x.
What's negative 7 times 2?
Negative 14x.
Negative 14x.
And the last one. A negative times a negative?
Positive
49.
49.
So this one's going to be 4x squared. But wait, look at the middle ones. They didn't go away because your user friend, he lost 14,000. Then he lost another 14,000. So he lost 14, he didn't break even. What happened?
Negative 28x.
Yeah, this is negative 28x. 49. Does that make sense? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Lost, and he lost. Over here, you won, you lost, it went away. Does that make sense? Y'all see the difference between this one and this one here?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so now let me go to number 74, okay? Because that one's the one that I think I need to do. All right, so 73, that's easy. You can do that one. But 74 is different. Ready? 74, it says 2y minus 7 to the power of 2. Ready? So how do you do that? Do I do it twice?
Yes.
Yeah, write it down. 2y minus 7 and 2y minus 7. You can do this for yourself. All right, so ready? What is 2y times 2y?
4y squared.
4y squared.
And what's 2y times negative 7?
Negative 14y.
Negative 14.
And a negative 7 times 2 again?
Negative 14.
Negative 14.
And the last one, negative to negative?
Positive 49.
All right, and now we have 4y squared. What's a negative 14 and a negative 14?
Negative 28.
28y.
There you go, you got it. 28y. And what else?
Plus
Plus
49.
49.
It's 49, okay? Because this one doesn't go away because the signs are the same. You just add them up and write it down. Y'all see that why you do this? Just did one kind of just like this one. Okay? All right, that's number 74. I'm gonna go to number 75, okay? 75. Okay, we're almost there. 2x plus 3y and 2x minus 3y. So there's my problem. 2x plus 3y, 2x minus 3y. What do you think? What's 2x times 2x?
4x squared.
4x squared. What's 2x times minus 3? 3y. This right here.
Negative 6xy.
Yes. 6x. And what's 3y times 2x?
6xy.
Plus
Positive.
6xy, yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
The last one. 3y in terms of negative 3y.
Negative 9y
squared.
Squared, yeah, because this is the one, right? Okay,
Yes.
so now, but look at the middle one. This one you lost, you won 6. Yay. Then you lost 6. So what do you think? You lost 6 and won 6. Is it gone?
Yes.
Yep.
It's out of here. Can I go like this?
Yeah.
So I have 4x squared minus 9y squared. Yes or no?
Yes.
Like that. All right, that's number 75. Okay, let me do the next one, 76, 77. That's the same thing. Let me do, yes.
I'm so sorry. I have a question.
Yes.
It's because I have work at 4:15 and what time does class?
Tell them you're sick. You're gonna be late. You have coronavirus.
Oh my God!
Tell them you're waiting for the results and you can't leave the hospital till they give you the results.
Oh my God! But I just wanted to know what time class exactly ends.
What time is it right now? I didn't know what time. I don't have a clock or nothing.
It's
3:54.
What is it?
3:54.
Oh man, it's already over.
I'm sorry.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna do number 80 and stop. Okay. Let me just.
Okay.
You're right. And you're right. I should have.
No, I'm sorry.
You know what? I'll put a little. No. It's okay. It's a good thing you told me that. Okay, let me do this one here. I'm just gonna do one. Number 80, and then we'll stop there. You get out of here. Okay. So this one. Negative 4x minus 5 equals 11. Okay, there it is. Negative 4x minus 5 equals 11. How would I do this problem here?
You'd add 5 on both sides.
Exactly. Negative 4x minus 5. Add 5 and 11 add 5. Okay, you got it. So now I have negative 4x equals 16. And I got one more step, and I bet you know the answer.
You divide by negative 4 by both sides.
Okay, divide this one by negative 4. And divide this one by negative 4. And now these are gone. So I bet you know the answer now. What do you think the answer is? Like positive by negative is a negative something.
Negative
4.
4. Somebody said negative 4. Everybody okay with negative 4?
Yes.
Yes.
I say yes. Okay. And then, you know what? Give me the time right now. I want to know what time it is so I can put a clock here. Give me the time. What time is it right now?
3:56.
3:56. Okay, I got it. So I can put a little clock here. Next time. It's 3:56 right now. Okay, I'm gonna stop right now. Let's just stop right there. That's fine.
Okay, sir. Super quick question. When you're putting like on 73, when you said do it, where are you getting it from?
You can go to Save Kelly, and you can do the one that says College Algebra Refresher. And
okay, so from the video.
There. Yeah, and then just look at the example. I mean, they're the same thing, but I just changed the numbers.
Okay.
So instead of like 7, it might be 5. But if you can do that one on the Save Kelly one, then you're okay. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You can look at the example, you look at the steps that I do step by step, and then you can go from there. I just want to make sure that you know all this Algebra 1 stuff before we get out of here and start doing college algebra. That's the whole problem. That's all we're trying to do. Okay?
Okay.
All right. I'll see y'all later then. Get out of here.
Thank you.
Okay.
Right,
thank you, sir. Bye. Have a good day.
Go to your appointment.
Have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank
Go
you.
to your Zumba or whatever. Later. Yes, tell me.
I think it was the 70 and 69. How do we do that one?
Oh, go here. If you want to know how to do those 70 and 70, just go to YouTube website. This one here.
Okay.
Once you go in there, it'll say Algebra space math space help space videos, and there'll be examples just like those. There'll be like the same kind of problems, just the numbers will be different. That's all. But they look kind of like the ones we did today. But look at that one. Go to YouTube Alvarez Math Help Videos. Click on playlist, and then the refresher, college algebra, say Kelly. That's where I got them from.
Okay.
And they're in the YouTube. You know how to use YouTube, right?
Yes.
Okay, go in there, and you'll find it. You'll see it in there. Okay. All right. Just try it, and then let me know on Monday. Okay. Hopefully, yes. All right, I'm gonna turn it off. Is that okay?